Oldenake here with another Halo 4 campaign mission walkthrough, and today I'm going to show you how to do the first weekly campaign challenge for the week of July 1st through July 7th, which is Don's SLASO, which is doing Don Legendary all skulls on, and this is a toughie. So here we go, we got all the skulls on, we got the Dawn mission, it's legendary, and we're starting right in. Okay, and we get the 343 stuff out of the way. And as I'm sure everybody's aware, when we start, we're just coming out of cryo sleep, you know, kind of moaning and groaning. Now I cannot hear what's going on while I'm doing the voiceover, so I'm going to be guessing at what's being said between Cortana and the Chief. Okay, here he comes out of his cryo sleep. And Cortana's going to be doing some stuff, and when she sets the artificial gravity, you'll see things drop, and as it turns out, there's a pistol that was kind of floating there to the left. Well, I can just see it up there in the upper left-hand corner. When the grav comes on, it drops, and we're actually going to pick that pistol up. We need it. So the first thing he's got to do is he's got to get the release, come over here and chat it up with Cortana a little bit. And he grabs her. We grab the pistol. Go ahead and hit reload.
Our best bet to figure out who's boarding us is the
and we're going to be running to the right and up here to the left. Past these little lights. Jump on up. And over here to this next room and turn left. And we'll have to wait till after the didact in this orange glow scans us.
What's that? Scan, high intensity, doesn't match any known
patterns. And we're going to run over to the elevator doors here. Now,
it's directly above us.
You need to use your take action or your reload button to pry open the doors, and just keep tapping on, tap, 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 and it'll open. For me, I use recon, so that button is the right bumper. Most people it's X, and I think bumper jumper it's the B key. But we use the left stick to climb the ladder rungs, and every time the Chief turns his head, move in that direction. Just push the stick in that direction. He's turning to the right now, move to the right. Come on up, he wants to move to the right, move to the right. Okay, and just now we're climbing again. And he's turning to the left, so we want to go left. And we get up top, and here comes an elite. And go ahead and melee him. I think I just stood there once, and he actually killed me with the sword, so go ahead and whack him at least once. And we will regain control, and as soon as we get through the threshold here, hit sprint, run up here and assassinate this elite. Aim a little high, and I went ahead and did the animation just to make sure I got him, because sometimes I'll hit him and I think I got him and he doesn't die. So next thing we want to do is take out the grunts that are down there. There's 8 of them altogether. And we're going to take 7 with the pistol. You don't have much ammo, so you know, be careful with your aim here. Okay. Yeah, I kind of lost count here, but I was counting when I was actually doing this. Here we go. And I can hear their footsteps, so especially when we get down to the last one or 2, you kind of hear where they're going. I guess this guy's the last one, and I am smacking you. Okay, if you take him from the front, it takes 4 smacks to get him. From the back or an assassination is just 1. So I was trying to circle him, but he was not cooperating. Okay, I flipped out my AR for a plasma pistol. I came over here. I'm grabbing more ammo for the pistol, and we'll come up here, and we're going to drop the shields, the blast shields. And I am all the way up against the thing because right below me is a storm rifle, and I hate it when I go to select the blast shields and I pick up the storm rifle. Alright, once the shields go up, we will see all kinds of coveys out there. And ultimately, we'll see 2 phantoms come in and then kind of peel off and come to the sides, and they're basically going to have boarding tubes. You remember those from Halo 2. Okay, got a little vacuum going on here. Alright. What we want to do is, as soon as the elite drops out, assassinate him or backsmack him. Don't give up if you miss the first time. You still got a shot at him. And then immediately run back out of the room.
The decompression put the room into
Okay.
lockdown.
I've seen some people actually take all of those enemies out on the left. But they don't call me Old and Nakey for nothing. So I decided just to take the elite, and I'm going to take the grunts out on the left with the pistol. And be patient here. It looks I'm using the corner of this room as cover, and the grunts will ultimately come to you. I believe I got them all on the left. I want to take him out on the right. Now he's running around under the stairs. Usually what happens is when we're down to 1 or 2 grunts... Ah, crap. I didn't want to get EMP'd. There go my shields. When we're down to 1 or 2 grunts, the elite will come up and start patrolling the right in front of that door. Okay, and this is where we're going to take him, but we're going to take him with a backsmack or an assassination. And what I'm doing here is I'm waiting for him to cross over to my right, and I rush him, and oops, that didn't work. Immediately turn around and run out of there. Okay, sometimes he turns around and sometimes he doesn't. When he turns around, hit him once and immediately run back. See, he turned around again, darn it. Okay, I believe the 3rd time's a charm here. Yep, he's walking by, and boom, got him with an assassination. And notice my shields were about gone there; they're all sparkly. Alright, I'm coming back down to stock up on ammo for the pistol. And what I'm going to do here is something called stockpiling. I'm going to juggle plasma pistol storm rifle over to the elevator that we're going to take. And this is not for the next encounter, but the one after it. Oh, jeez. Okay, I got the storm rifle. Yeah, with blind on, you can't see the pickup weapon thingy on your screen, so you just kind of feel your way around here. And what I'm going to wind up doing is I'm going to take the elevator with the storm rifle in hand, and 4 plasma pistols on the floor. Now in the next section we're going to have some grunts and some elites and such. And the first 2 elites, I've seen it where they get rushed right away, and we use their grenade throwing animation to assassinate them. And again, I am not that good at that, especially coming from the right, which you have to do in this corridor coming up. So I'm going to work the 2nd elite with plasma pistol peppering, and then have to deal with the 3rd elite the same way, a little bit further down the corridor. But we'll get to that in a minute. Now, what I am doing here as I go through this process of stockpiling. Okay, yeah, inside the next corridor, right by the door, which will open, what I'm doing is I'm getting the plasma pistol inside the door there, and they know I'm here now because I think that was just a grenade that came flying at me. But as I go through this process here, God, there we go. Basically, I'm taking a fairly cautious approach to this mission. I'm not being aggressive at all, and it's going to take longer. I believe the mission's about 37 plus minutes or so. It's going to take longer than some of the missions I've seen, which are short as 14 or 15 minutes for the speedrunners and such. But for me, I have a higher chance of success using this particular approach. I could probably do it, if I wasn't stockpiling, I could probably do it in about 25 minutes or so. But we're getting close to the last little stockpiling bit for the moment. Okay. Now the first thing I want to do. Oh, jeez. This is a result of catch right there. They're throwing grenades like crazy. Okay. I want to take the grunts out first. Now what will happen, I think, here is that the second grunt. Yeah, second grunt retreated into the next corridor. So I'm going to have to deal with him after I take the elite out. Now I personally like to do the what we call the circle melee from the left side. Doing it from the right, I have some real problems with it. I just kind of overshoot him. Now I'm in a dance. And this is don't give up. When he's up close with you like this, if you just keep circling, eventually you're going to get in a position where you can backsmack him or assassinate him. There we go. I just kept at it. Sometimes it works. And oh, by the way, oh crap! I didn't realize I had the storm rifle up. Okay. I hope I didn't use all the ammo there. The door's closed behind me, so I'm kind of messed up there. Alright, pistol's out. I'm looking for the storm rifle from the other elite. I didn't see it, but actually it's right there by the elite, so what I'm doing now is I'm going back here to test to see if I have any ammo. If I didn't have any ammo, you wouldn't see that the storm rifle go flying out. So we're okay. I'd have been up the creek a little bit if I didn't have the storm rifle, which I'll show you why in a minute. Okay, I'm going to run up here just far enough to open the door and kick back. We're going to take out the grunts. There's 4 of them up there, I believe. 3 or 4. Okay, there's 2 and 3 down. Alright. Ease on up here. Oh! I just discovered the other storm rifle. I'm so happy. That's a full one. Okay, there's 3 elites up here. And what I'm doing is I'm doing another stockpiling maneuver. I'm going to take all the plasma pistols that I can get to here, and I'm using the storm rifle to juggle the plasma pistols up to where I just took the grunts out. That's step 1. And you can see this takes a few minutes, or a couple of minutes, whatever. And this adds to the run, but believe me, I'm going to need just about every plasma pistol that I juggle up here for the next bit. I've got 2 elites to take out, and I'm going to take them out by doing a plasma pistol pepper on them, and then a headshot when their shields pop. And I can't do it with, especially with the second elite, I just can't do it with 1 or 2 plasma pistols. Because they only got half the ammo they normally have, half or less. And the second elite especially likes to move around a lot. So it takes a little bit of firepower to get his shields to pop. Alright, I'm sitting here counting plasma pistols. And what I'm going to do here is, when I pick up the storm rifle, I got my aim elevated a little bit, and the plasma pistol goes flying over the railing. Okay. So I'm going to be doing this with every one of these. And over it goes. Oops. Oh, come on now. There we go. That's so frustrating. Alright. So there are 2 or 3 left to send over the top. Yep, another one over the top. You can see them down there. I think there's about 4 maybe. 4 or 5. Okay, I'm just about done. Oh, there's another one. Just take them all. Oh, jeez. There we go. Nuts. Can't even get it over the rail here. Try again. There it goes. Alright, back for a final check. Oop, another one. I think I got them all. Okay. Here we go with a risky part of the mission. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump down here. Flipping over to my storm rifle. I'm going to jump down here. Ooh, I actually got one all the way in. Underneath the stairs. And they can fire at me all they want or throw grenades. They will not hit me. In most cases. Alright, I'm trying to pop his shields. I use the storm rifle up. Now I pepper him with the plasma pistol and boom, headshot, he's gone. And that was pretty easy because that particular elite doesn't move around a lot, but this guy behind him, this second one, is moving all over the place. Alright, moved over, grabbed the fresh plasma pistol. Alright, and I'm basically going to be trying to drop his shields, peppering him. Note that I don't have a lot of ammo in each pistol. And he does move around a lot, so just keep at it. I think I dropped 6 or 7 plasma pistols down there. Now he's moved, he's hidden himself. See if a couple of bolts will get him out. Yep, here he comes. Now normally when he goes to the side like that, you can catch about half of his body. So just scope, see where he is, and keep firing. All right, another pistol down. Jeez, I only had one bolt in it. Okay, here we go. Notice he's gone to the side, but he'll move back out, or you'll be able to tag him there on the side. Fresh pistol. Ultimately, those shields have got to pop. There they go. They just popped. Headshot, and he's down. Now we've got about 4 grunts down here, I believe. And I'm being very careful. I don't want to get EMP'd. You can see what I'm getting ready to. There's 1, 2, 3, and number 4 is on the right and towards the back. So I'm being very careful. I don't want to lose my shields because I'm done with melees. There he is. Boom, he's down. Okay, here we go. We're stockpiling again. Alright, I know I've got a couple of pistols, plasma pistols left back here, so I'm going to bring them up. Now while I'm doing all this, well, first thing we're going to encounter is 4 grunts, an elite, in the next little room, and 2 shielded jackals. Alright, and here I am stockpiling, and I'm going to bring about 4 plasma pistols, I believe, up, maybe 5 plasma pistols up with me to deal with the elite in this room coming up. There's 2. Oh, here's another one. Now while I'm doing this, I've got to admit, you know, this challenge is worth 15,000 XPs, and I really don't think whoever set that amount really understood how difficult this mission can be. Any SLASO mission is going to be extremely difficult, and I for one believe that the XPs rewarded should be higher. I think they should be at least 25, maybe even 30,000 for this particular mission, and some of the other missions that I'm sure they're going to come up with a little bit later on, like Infinity, which is the toughest mission. You know, those should have buku XPs. But regardless, you know, You may want to reconsider doing this mission if you're just doing it for the XPs. You know, I'm doing it in, like I said, 37, 38 minutes. Okay, I'm moving ahead with my my stockpiling. Now, what'll happen is that the grunts, there's 4 of them, like I said. I've just taken 2 out. The other 2 will move over here to the right. Again, be careful. You might, you know, make sure you don't get EMP'd. Okay, they're over here on the right. And boom. Whoops. And there he goes. Okay, now I'm going to bring up all the other plasma pistols I have here to that little white barrel. But like I said, I mean, if I did it in 37 minutes, so 15,000 XPs, that's borderline. You know, whether or not I could actually get 15,000 XPs in 37 minutes doing something else, like matchmaking. And I know how to do this mission, so you know, and I'm doing it without any deaths. This is a 0 death or mythic run, so I don't have to do a save and quit, go out and come back in, which it adds to the time. What you can do, by the way, for this challenge, you can use save and quit, as long as, even with iron on, as long as you do the save and quit, back key and save and quit before, or I mean, yeah, back key before your death animation finishes, if you die. But I'm doing this no deaths. Alright. Oh, I got a whole bunch of them out here now. Okay. Now, the elite might wind up in different positions, but usually you can find a spot to pepper him through these pipes. And I think it's only going to take me 2 plasma pistols worth. Can't really see him that well, so I'm not really sure if his shields have popped or not, so I'm being uber careful here. I thought I heard him grunt, so that might mean that the shields have popped. And a couple more bolts at him. Swing around the corner. Yep, no shields. Headshot, he's down. Okay, now we got to deal with a couple of shielded jackals, and if you do it right, switch over to the pistol. They'll come through the door unshielded, if you will, head exposed, and headshot. Easy. There, boom, got them both. If they swing their shields to you, then you're going to have to work at it. Alright, grab more pistol ammo. I'm going to grab, there we go. I'm doing another stockpiling here. Juggling the storm rifle and plasma pistol after that point. And same thing here. Whoops. There we go.
How far to the missile?
We're just about there.
Okay, alright. Alright, looks like I'm going to be grabbing 3 of the plasma pistols from where I had stockpiled before. Okay, there's 3 out there. What's maddening is that if you go to pick up the storm rifle, for example, and there's a plasma pistol there with a better charge than the one you got. Oh, actually I'm grabbing all 4 here. Okay. Then, you know, if you got the plasma pistol in your hand and you're trying to pick up the storm rifle, for example, see, just like that, you just pick up a plasma pistol with better charge. So the moral of the story here is don't drop them all close together, but unfortunately in this bit coming up here in a couple of minutes or a minute or so, I have to. So it can get maddening. Alright. Now in the room up ahead, we're going to have, I believe, on either side of the room, we're going to have a shielded jackal. Now here what I'm doing is I'm trying to get another pistol out there so I have a place where I can get ammo. And damn, pistol, it just blends right into that flooring, so I didn't want the AR, I wanted the plasma pistol, but what's happening here is I can't get to the plasma pistol. I just can't get to the plasma pistol, so ultimately I'm going to give up here. See, for some reason it just keeps I keep grabbing ARs, and the plasma pistol's right there. And ultimately I'm going to say heck with it. I'm going to juggle with the AR to get that extra plasma pistol out here. There we go. A little harder to see the pistol. Alright, now we got that extra pistol out there. Alright, I got my pistol back. And I think I'm just about done here. I got a pistol on the ground, I got a bunch of plasma pistols, and I got a pistol in my hand, storm rifle as backup. Alright, right here we just want to really ease around the corner, real slow like, and just see his head, and then we pop him. If he sees me, he's going to shield up. Same thing's true on the left side. Okay, the two jackals are down. And I am taking my time here. These guys like to throw grenades too. These grunts are in this room. There's going to be several waves of them. The first wave is already in the room. The second wave will come in from either side. Door up there. Oh, shoot. Don't want that to happen. Now I'm going to have to be real careful. And my shields have been dropped. Okay. And there'll be another one coming in from the right, I believe. Nope. That might be the last one. Oh, he's throwing a grenade. Be real careful here. I think what I'm going to try to do here is get my shields back. Now I was trying to get behind him when he was throwing that grenade, trying to get behind him to do an assassination, but I didn't quite make it, so I just kept beating on him 4 times with a regular pummel or melee from the front. Alright, see what I'm doing here is I'm stockpiling plasma pistols right at that corner of the door. We're going to have to take on 2 elites from that position. It drives me crazy when I think I'm juggling something. There we go, got the storm rifle back. And just pick up another plasma pistol with a little bit more charge. Alright, and you'll see me you'll see me doing that a lot, because I want all those plasma pistols together, similar to what I did under the stairs. I'm going to be peppering elites with plasma pistols. As soon as it runs out, I want to grab another one and just keep going. Sometimes these knuckleheads that I have to deal with coming up will just stand there and take it, but most times they're bouncing around and moving. And occasionally they'll move out and throw a grenade at you that could hit you. So you have to be mobile as well. And you will see that when I actually start working the elites. Okay. Jeez. Okay. So you can tell that these plasma pistols have varying amounts of charge, just based on the fact that I think I'm picking up the storm rifle and I'm picking up another plasma pistol with a little more charge. Alright, jeez, I did it again. Okay, there we go. And check here. Check back here, check back here. I think that's all of them. Yep, okay, here we go. Alright, I'm going to drop the storm rifle, grab a plasma pistol, step out, force the elite, or make the elite come at me a little bit. Right away, he's put himself in a position where he could tag me with a grenade. I'm trying to use this crate here as cover, this crate right in front of the door, because if I can get him in this position like this, when he throws a grenade, he'll bounce it off the crate and it won't hit me. But again, we got to be very careful. Okay, I'm moving out. Okay, he's moving up. Like that. See how now he's moved out and put a grenade in position to kill me. But that first one, he bounces off the crate based on where he's at. If I could keep him in that position, like that, see, he bounced it off the crate. Now I'm being a little bit careful there because I don't have my shields are dropping when I'm just trading fire with him. Oh shoot! Didn't realize he was bouncing. There we go. Shields are popped. Flip over the pistol. Headshot. He's down. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That may not be enough. So I'm going to go back here and bring up several more plasma pistols that I stockpiled back here. Now this is taking longer, but it is definitely the safer route to go, at least for me. Now, both of the elites, these elites that I'm, the one I just dealt with and the one I'm about to deal with, one could use the grenade throwing animation and sprint past, turn around, and backsmack to kill. But I was practicing that and was not doing very well, so I decided to stick with the old tried and true method of plasma pistol peppering, because I can dodge grenades and you can see them coming at you for the most part. Okay, now I got 6. Yeah, I think that's enough. Got the one on the far side here. Okay, force the elite out. There he is. And actually, I think what he did here is he actually helped me out. Really, here, in one of these throws, the crate moves out a little bit. Yeah, again, I'm being real careful. Yeah, here we go. Actually, I did it. I hit the crate with a plasma pistol and it actually moved out a little bit, which gives me a little bit more cover. Now, where he gets in a position to tag me with a grenade, the box is far enough out that it's deflecting the grenade. Alright. I gotta make a note of that for future runs. It's still not that easy. I mean, he's not making it easy for me to drop his shields here. Wow, he actually ducked a little bit, but I saw his shields popped and I switched over to the pistol and headshot him and he was gone. Okay, the last elite we have here is a concussion rifle elite, and I'm banging on this window to draw him out. And what I'm going to do here is a neat little trick where I'm basically going to fire over here on the left to get his attention to the left, and I'm going to sneak around here to the right and sneak, and I'm going to try to get through that open doorway up there. Oh, he's close by, but he's throwing a grenade, and that really helps me. So I just basically ran right by him. I didn't want to engage him. He's another one where I've seen someone come in and use the grenade throwing animation to do a circle and assassinate, but like I said before, I have been having problems with that, so I decided to use this approach. Okay, now we're out there on the outside, and normally we'd have to fight our way through many cubbies, including elites and jackal snipers, to get to a missile launch switch. And what I am doing here is taking a route that's going to bypass spawning all those enemies, except for maybe a couple over there far on the left side. The jackal, I'm not sure whether or not he spawns, but he's never been an issue for me. So I'm coming around here to what I like to call the back door, and this is actually what I've named the back door skip. But basically there's a bunch of beams and such here, and you can hardly see them, but I'm going to be jumping up, jump kind of inside here and back up a diagonal beam and jump up to this what I like to call an inverted T-beam to the highest point of the beam. Okay, and swing around a little bit, and I want to position myself. I'm going to do a crouch jump up to that bent part of the platform. And Lord, I made it on the first try. I can't believe it. Normally I'm really cussing at that point because it takes me like 2 or 3 minutes just to jump up. Hit the missile launch control, jump out, and haul it over to the missile. And I noticed there was an elite there at the front door, and he actually even turned around, but he took no action against me. So I've never had an issue using that particular skip, coming up the back door, hitting the missile launch and jumping out the window like that. Okay. I kicked the door, or kicked whatever that is, and off goes the missile. I noticed that my shields were down because they were all sparkly when I was in this animation here. The missile takes out the cruiser, hits it in the backside, and I have no idea why that's a good thing, because look at all the other cubbies. Alright, and the Chiefs kind of notices that too, but it's getting scanned by the Didact. Okay, whatever that is opens up. A gravity well is now starting to suck out all the ships towards the surface of the planet, and we've got to haul it back. Cortana is telling us to get the heck out of Dodge. So we run back to this waypoint here, through this door, back inside the ship. And I'm going to sit here and wait for a few seconds. I have no idea why it takes so long for this door to open. Because it will open. Okay, we come inside, go to the left, we go to the right. Okay. Come around to the right again, and look, there's a grunt. Back smack. Shields are back. Okay. Go ahead and jump down here. Run through this room, up the steps, into the next room. And let the explosions and stuff happen. Okay. And just to let you pick a route out, run through here, sprint jump across this gap. If you don't make it, you die. And just keep running. These grunts and that elite back there will not bother you. We're just about done here. Okay, that's it. You know, this is basically more or less a cutscene, which I can't get out of. We have to endure this to get to the end of the mission. But basically, we're done. We will get the challenge. We have completed an SLASO mission. I did this no death, so it's actually, for me, it's a Mythic mission. I have done it before, but this time I did it about 20 minutes quicker, I think. Which, for me, is good. Okay. As soon as the little thingies on the bottom right of the screen come up, we know the mission is done. The challenge will pop right after that. There's the challenge coming up. Hope this helps everybody. Old and Nakey signing off. Everybody take care.